Hello students, today we are going to start the next chapter of macroeconomics, that is chapter 6, the banking system. The banking system means it includes commercial banks as well as the central bank of the country. There are many commercial banks in the country like Canara Bank, PNB, ICICI, IDBI, all these are called as commercial banks. Commercial banks are the banks which are also called as backbone of the economy. We should also understand that these are the profit earning institution. They earn profit by keeping a spread or margin between the lending and the depositing interest. How this happens, I'll explain you first that. There are two sectors in the economy. First sector is the household sector and the other sector is the firm sector. This we consider as per the scope of class 12. Household sector is the general public which have accounts in the commercial banks and they keep depositing the money. All the savings are promoted through the banks. These banks are the commercial banks. So when money is deposited by the public in such banks, this is called as the money held with the banks, and on this the bank in return give the interest amount to the household sector. Second sector is the firm sector. When this money is deposited in the bank through the household sector, the productive sector, that is firm, they ask for the loans from the bank. This money is diverted as loan to the other sector, that is the firm, and in return bank charges the interest. So the amount of interest which is charged by the bank from the firms is obviously more than that is what is provided to the household sector. So this margin between these two kinds of interest, one is on lending and other is on depositing, is called as spread, which is also the profit of the bank. So let us first understand what are the functions of commercial banks. In this chart you can see there are two kinds of functions, the primary function and the secondary function. The primary function of commercial banks are also termed as banking functions. First is accepting deposits. The most significant and traditional function of commercial bank is accepting deposits from public. A commercial bank acts as the custodian of public deposits. This function is very important because it helps in the mobilization of funds from household to firm sector for production purposes and provides necessary funds to the bank to create bank money, that is the spread, as I have explained you. Commercial bank act as an intermediary by accepting deposits and paying interest on them and giving loans and charging the borrowers interest at a high rate. The difference between the two, as I said, is the profit of the bank. Commercial bank accept the following types of deposits: demand deposit, time deposit. Demand deposits are the deposits which can be withdrawn on demand, are known as demand deposits. These are again of two types: current account deposits and saving account deposits. First is current account deposit. Let me explain you what it is. These are usually held by businessmen, industrial enterprises, public bodies for business transactions only. Money deposited in this kind of account, that is current account, can be withdrawn in part or full at any time and any number of times by the depositors without any prior notice. Moreover, overdraft facilities and agency service are provided by the bank to the current account holders. Very low or no interest is paid on these accounts as the banks cannot utilize these short-term deposits. Banks may charge certain amount of service charges on account holders. Second is saving account deposits. Saving account deposits are opened by salaried class or people with fixed income for holding their short-term savings. Money deposited in these accounts retain high degree of liquidity. At the same time, it earns nominal interest, that is very low rate of interest. It is a kind of demand deposit which is generally kept by people for sake of safety. Second type is time deposits. These deposits, which are repayable after a certain period of time, they are of two types: recurring deposits and fixed deposits. Recurring deposits, these are the deposits under which people deposit a fixed amount at regular interval for specified period of time. These deposits encourage saving and carry high rate of interest. One more account kind of deposit is fixed deposit, that is FDs. FD are time deposits of term deposits which attract funds for specific period. It means that it is a time bound deposit. As amount deposited cannot be withdrawn before the maturity of the period. We also call this FD, and the loans can be taken from the bank against the security of this deposit within that period. These deposits earn a high rate of interest as the bank uses this money for giving loans where the bank earn high interest, so they can also pay high interest to depositors. Second function of commercial bank is advancing or granting loans. The second major function, which is advancing of loans out of the money which comes to it from the public by the way of deposits. Direct loans and advances are given to all type of persons, particularly to businessmen and investors, against personal security, gold, silver and other assets. The profit earning capacity of commercial bank depends on the function of lending. Generally, bank grants loans and advances to the borrowers in the form of loans, cash credits, overdraft facilities or discounting of bills. Loans may be of various kinds. It can be call loan or money at call, that is short term loans, medium term loans or long-term loans. Money at call or the call loans, these are actually the interbank loans which are provided for a period of 7 to 15 days, and short-term loans are the loans which are given by the commercial bank for a period of not more than 2 years. The rate of interest is higher than call loans on this, and they are given to businessmen to fulfill their working capital requirements. Next type of loan is the medium term loan. Medium term loan is for a period of 2 to 5 years. The rate of interest charged on this type of loan by the bank is more than short term loans. Such loans are useful to industries for introducing the new methods of production or purchasing of new machineries or introducing innovations. Next type of loan is long-term loans which are sanctioned for a period of 5 years or more. The rate of interest charged is more higher than other loans. Such loans help businessmen to introduce permanent changes in the methods of production. Then one more category is cash credit. Cash credit are allowed to any customer. Under this facility, the commercial banks allow the borrowers to withdraw cash at a certain limit in form of cash credit. This facility is available against personal security or security of goods pledged to the bank. Interest is charged on amount withdrawn. One more category of current account holders is the facility given for the overdraft. It is actually for companies, firms or businessmen. Under this, they can withdraw amount over and above their actual balance in their current account. The amount which is drawn over and above the amount as per their bank account, on this interest is charged from them. Such facility is granted against collateral securities generally. Then one more facility or the function of commercial bank is discounting bills of exchange. This type of lending is very popular with the bank. A bill of exchange you have read in class 11 in accountancy. It's a written promise by the debtor to a creditor to pay a specified sum of money after 1 or 3 months. If the creditor is in urgent need of money, he can present this bill of exchange to the bank for discounting. After discounting or deducting its commission, the bank pays the present price of the bill to the holder. When the bill of exchange matures, the bank can recover its payment from the party who sent the bill. So these are the functions of the bank. Next point of this chapter is credit creation or money creation, which we will study in the next video. Thank you.